Hello, baby.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. If I can get this to work.
Starving.
There we go. Cool. So, besides, was there anything besides braces? I mean, I know
Yeah.
that like there was the whole conversation, of course, about um. There we go. That one. Okay, yeah. So there was the whole conversation about you know, your stuffs. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll buy that, I guess."
Yeah, I talked to him earlier.
Right.
So I got home and Tana was home and she was telling me about their dinner. They went to Applebee's.
Who did? Montana and who?
Montana and Chris.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So just them two went to Applebee's and so did he call me or did I call him? I think I called him um to ask him about, to talk more about, him buying the whatever.
Hmm.
So he took out something against his house, like $1,600. So Carmen
Like a
will move
lien?
out by Sunday. Yep, for Carmen to move out by Sunday.
So that relationship's over.
He tells Montana that they'll see where he'll see where it
What's
goes.
the 2000? What's the $1,600 for?
So she can. I have no idea.
I don't.
Probably take whatever. Cause she quit her job.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm just like, is it for like down payment on a new?
I don't know. I
Oh.
doubt it. I bet she moves in with somebody.
Okay.
I have no idea, but I don't know her well enough. But it's like, well, I guess because of the whole EIC or whatever EOC, they put a hold on everybody who claimed that on their taxes until the 28th. And then after that, then they'll disperse it. I was like, well, how much are you getting back? He's like $8,400.
Balls.
I was like, well then, because he was bitching about, because I was like, well, I want to sell my bed for this amount. And he's like, he started laughing at me. And I was like, here's the thing, is I need to register my car and I need to make sure I have money to get to Maine.
What?
I was like, getting to Maine is not going to be no problem. I've got that. I was like, I need to register my car. That's what I'm stressed out about. And so I was like, I make a deal with you. You pay to register my car and pay me $200 extra, and you can have the hutch and the bed.
Okay.
And he said he kept like saying something. I can't remember what he kept saying. And I was like, look, I was like, he goes, well, he's something about I owe him $1,500. I was like, Chris,
For
I plan
what?
on paying you to help me get into this and because he gave me $750 for the deposit, and then the rest of it was God, I don't even know. I don't know what all together it was. It was $1,500. I just don't remember what it all was for. And I was like, I had planned on paying you back, and I plan on doing that. I was like, but I have to wait till I get to Maine.
Well, yeah.
I was like, I'm not asking you to loan me money. You want my bed.
Yeah,
You
buy it.
want my hutch.
Yeah, you can buy it from me for this much.
I was like, this is how much I have to probably pay for my registering my car. I am going against exactly everything that I said I was not going to do with this bed. But you know what? I'd rather register my car than anything.
Sure.
And so, we'll see though. And then he said anything that I don't take with me to Maine, minus the bed and the hutch, he wants. And he said if he doesn't use it, he'll sell it and give me the money. I'm thinking, well, no, you just keep the money and use that towards the $1,500 that I owe you. I mean, because like garage sales or whatever, what have you, you know. And I was like, what, you don't have dishes? And he goes, no, I have dishes. And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, he has to go buy a brand new washer and dryer because he sold his when Carmen moved in. And he gave his bed to Dakota, so he's not going to take it back. You know, and he has God, he was telling me some things that he just was going to have to get. You know, I was like, well, you know, hindsight's 2020. You should have thought about this before, but I was like, that's, you know, I'll drop the price and not ask you as much as I know that bed is worth if you just register my car.
There you go.
I was like, because I'm super stressed out about this car, and I will forgo all of that just to get the stress out of my life. So I was like, and you're getting $8,400. Because I can't remember how much of that was supposed to go towards Dakota's braces. Well, it's not now. Because he's going to have to pay catch up on his house. You know, and I was like, okay, well, you're still getting $8,400 back. I think you can pay to register my car. If you want a bed. So. But yeah, he was like, because we kind of got into a little, not argument, but a little tiff. Because he's like, Arizona's grounded. You texted me that this morning. Okay, so I'm driving and all I see is Arizona's grounded. So let me get back to the text. And, instead of picking my phone up and trying to whatever, I called him. And he said, no, I said, are you home? And he said, no. And he's like driving, then I called him. And as he said, Arizona is grounded the entire weekend. She gets no coffee for a month. And no TV till she gets back to my house on Monday. All morning she's been disrespectful, slamming doors, stomping through the house, and talking back. I'm not having this behavior anymore. So I called him, you know, and he said she had a shirt on that was too small for her. He told her to change it. She got upset with that. She found another shirt that had lace on it, same size. Chris told her, that's fine shirt, but you have to wear something underneath it. And she got upset with that. I don't know if she's changing a shirt or not. She's slamming doors and slamming stuff. And then she went in the kitchen to get coffee, and Chris told her, don't use those cups. Use these ones, because these are the ones that we use for coffee. People don't like the taste of coffee, which I take it as Carmen doesn't like the taste of coffee, so don't use those cups. But he didn't say that. And she got upset and slammed the cabinet door and stomped off and started back talking. And he told her if she kept doing it, she was grounded from the TV till tonight. And she kept doing it. And instead of saying, okay, Friday, you're just grounded for the whole weekend until you get back. Well, I told him, I was like, that doesn't work for me. I was like, you gotta think, Chris, you live in a house, you don't have no one that lives on the sides of you, above you, or below you. I do. Because I was like, what is she supposed to do? Well, she can go in your room and read a book. Yeah, she loves to read, but I'm not going to force her to read as because she'll see it as a punishment. And I don't do that. I'm not using reading as a punishment. And, he goes, well, you do what you got to do in your so it works for you in your house. I was like, you know what?
Thank you.
Exactly. I was like, I won't let her play on the computer, but she will watch TV.
Yeah, she has to have some
And
kind of restriction, but you know, you choose
yeah,
what the restriction is.
and he said, something about Dakota. I was like, Dakota. I was like, nope, they take turns now. I was like, cause then they don't get to play. I was like, so Zona doesn't play on the computer like Dakota does. All Zona does, she'll get on and she'll listen to YouTube or whatever every once in a while, but she plays Roadblocks. And so, um, he's like, I was like, I'm trying to extend my lease for a month and a half. If she's throwing things, yelling, slamming doors, I'm not gonna be able to because people are gonna complain. I was like, then what am I gonna do, Chris? He's like, well, you can move in with me until you leave. And I'm like,
Fuck
I was
that.
like, would Carmen move out if I moved in? And he said, probably not. I was like, oh, what a shame. And I was like, Chris, you wouldn't want me living in your house with Carmen there. He goes, probably not. I was like, yeah, no. I was like, I'm trying to curb my cussing in front of the kids. I was like, I've got a ways to go. I was like, but when the kids aren't around, I've got a fucking mouth. And I'm not gonna curb it. I don't care who the fuck you are. And he said, and I was like, and as much as I know how much, she told me she doesn't allow cussing, that's not her house. And even you're not gonna tell me I can't cuss if there's no kids around. I was like, cause I nope, it's not happening. And I was like, I would make her so uncomfortable that she would want to move out. But, he's like, he goes, probably so. I was like, yeah, but that's not happening. So, supposedly she's supposed to be moving out Sunday. Because he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm gonna have a washer and dryer. I was like, you're going to do what everybody else has to do that doesn't have a washer and dryer. You're going to take some of your clothes and you're going to go to the laundromat. And if you have to go to the laundromat 2 or 3 times a week, then that's what you have to do. If you don't want to spend all day and a lot of money in one day. Or you're going to make sure that you're going to learn not to change clothes every 2 seconds. He doesn't do that, but, but the kids, like to, yeah. So, yeah, so. I just told him, I was like, I'm paying on my credit card, so by the time I move or leave, I'll use my credit card to get back to Maine. And I was like, it shouldn't cost me $500 to get to Maine.
Excuse me.
So.
Yeah, and then you get to start a whole new chapter of your life.
Yes.
Because then you'll be here, and you're not going to have to worry about...
Oh, let me tell you. So, I was thinking today, I was like on a phone, I was on a call, I was on hold, and I was thinking about,
Oh, my comforter arrived.
Oh, it did? Was it no picture?
I haven't taken it out of the box yet.
What? That was pretty fast.
It's Amazon. We don't fuck around here!
No, I was thinking about, when I get to Maine, and if it's like on a day, like on a Wednesday or what have you, first thing Wednesday morning, I will be arriving at your apartment. It's gonna happen. If I got it there on a Wednesday, but if not, then you might just come home to somebody in your living room. I'm not even gonna tell you about it either. I might even park down the block. No.
Too funny.
But I can't wait. But oh no. Anyway, so I'm sitting there thinking about it and thinking of the things that we're gonna do when we see each other for the first time, and holy shit, I just got like this giddiness just came over me. I just get super happy, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just thinking about it. So I can't wait.
Oh, me too. Absolutely.
No, Montana said that, she's like, I was like, did your dad say anything about you going to Maine? And she's like, yeah, because he's like really hitting her hardcore core to move back in. You'd have more privacy, and you do this, and you'd have this, and but you know, so telling her, basically trying to freak her out about going to Maine, about telling her how that everything is just like your Aunt Heather lives in the, you know, in the, you know, away from everything, and you're not gonna get to do this, and you're not gonna be able to do that, and you're gonna have to get a job and get your
Who's saying this?
license
He's
and
saying it to who?
to Montana.
Well, no kidding. She's gonna have to get a driver's
Well, yeah,
license and a job and shit. I mean,
just the way he was making it sound though, and he was just trying to. But I told her, I was like, here's the deal, Montana. You get to Maine, and after being there for several months or the first winter, and it's not for you, then you know what? You don't have to stay there. No one's forcing you to stay there. But you have to give it a chance. It's not everybody's cup of tea. And that first winter hits, and she sees how fucking cold it can get, she might end up moving back to Missouri. Because, I mean, it gets cold here, but it's a different cold. You know? I just let her understand that, you know, she's not stuck, you know? But she needs to give it a chance, though. I was like, but the thing is, if you decide to move back to Maine, you need to make sure that, you know, I was like, you're gonna have to move in with your dad. I was like, are you prepared for that? I was like, two, you know, because Chris is like, well, she's got her in her head that if she moves back in, no matter if it's now or whenever, that she's gonna get that room Dakota's in, and that's not how that works. And I was like, no, it's not. But she has to realize too that she's hardly gonna be home to worry about how small her room is, because she's gonna either be going to school or going to work. But I was like, nobody's forcing you to do anything. You have to make this decision on your own. I hate when he, you know, starts putting doubt in her mind.
yeah. No, I understand. It's
So,
I mean, like, there's a certain amount of reality to it. I mean, yeah, she has to get a job. She has to.
well, no matter where she lives, she's gonna have to get a job, and she knows that. But the way he was making it sound, you know, was you're gonna be living here, and it's just you're not gonna have the same, like, as where if you lived with me, it's, you know, because he knows Heather doesn't have internet, you know, and Tana likes to get on the computer, and she likes to draw, and she likes to talk to her friends, and she's not gonna be able to do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, I mean, it'll be fine. Ain't gonna die. I need to get some boxes and just start packing stuff. That way I'm not bum rushing
Mm-hmm.
to do it like in April or beginning of May.
Sure.
Whenever you get a chance, you have to see the video that I posted on Topsy Curvy. It's the cutest little thing ever. And I was saying to myself, I was like, I'm gonna post this just because it's so cute. Miss you.
I miss you too, baby. Oh shit.
Pitiful life. Run, coward! Run! Engage the enemy! Beg for your pitiful life. Run, coward! Run!
Oh, goodness gracious.
Warm up! Let's make quick work of them! Beg for your pitiful life.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back.
right. What is this? A mage?
Run, coward! Run!
Yeah, it's a mage. Jesus. How'd the mage fucking die?
Cut off now! Beg for your pitiful life.
I saw this thing on Amazon. It's called Legends Never Die Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back action framed photo collage. Like $46.
Run, coward!
But it has like it has it says The Empire Strikes Back, a Lucasfilm, premiered May 21st, 1980, and then it tells everybody who starred in it, like, and what character they played, and told who the story was by, the screenplay, produced, music, nominated for 4 Academy Awards, won 2 Academy Awards. Stuff like that, I would like to take.
Oh, totally.
Where's that one? Wow. The Return of the Jedi was nominated for 5 Academy Awards and only won 1.
Well, there's a lot of stiff competition that year.
Let's see, where's this one? Holy crap. And then the first, A New Hope is nominated for 11 and won 7.
Beg for your pitiful life. Run, coward! Run!
Oh, balls. Shit.
Shit. He was right. What the fuck did I just do? Let's read that. I don't know what the fuck I just did.
Run, coward! Run! You can have that one. I no longer need him. I was going to kill him anyway. Yes, beat him mercilessly. His skull is as thick as an ogre.
Okay, well, it's did that, I guess. Hmm.
You want him? Very well, take him. Don't waste your time on that one. He's weak. Thank you for saving me the trouble.
That was a nice bug. I cannot wait to go down on you. Oh
Me
yeah, no,
too.
it's gonna be nice to be driving home going, yeah, I'm gonna fucking eat out some pussy.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully we'll get to have sex too, right?
Invaders have breached the defenses!
And not just the oral stuff, but actually sex. I'm just being facetious. Just being crazy.
God damn it.
Archers, form ranks! On my mark! Ready! Aim! Fire!
Okay. Wait. Target benefits for another 30 days. By clicking extend Prime free trial, you okay, when will it end? Oh good. Okay, good. Fantastic. I can't wait for that as well. I'm just.
Mm-hmm.
Super excited. Excuse me. What you drinking?
I'm drinking a beer. Drinking a filthy fucking beer. It's going straight to my cock.
You're so funny.
When you get here, I'm gonna put my cock in ya. And you're gonna like it.
I am gonna like
You're
it.
gonna like it a lot.
Yo.
You're gonna say, "Where's my cock?" You're gonna grab me by the balls and say, "Give me that cock." It's in there.
I will too.
I see it. I see your cock. I see that cock. It's my cock. You think it's my. You think it's your cock. It's actually my cock.
Exactly. Now you got it. You'd be lucky that I don't make you ask for permission to touch your own dick.
Oh!
Just saying. I'm being very generous. Bunny, bunny.
Are you fucking serious? I got well fed on that one. Do I get well fed? Yeah. I was wondering, like, do I even get well fed? I do get well fed, but I didn't eat. I didn't get a chance to eat a fucking thing long enough because I decided to go in early.
Montana wants a, I think she wants a Game Boy Light for her birthday.
Oh shit.
She likes to, you know, because she has a Game Boy Advanced SP,
Yeah.
and it still works because she takes care of it, you know. I just don't, I can't remember what she wanted. I gotta go to GameStop and see if I can find it used. But they want an arm and a leg, I bet, though.
Hard to say.
Let's see. Game Boy Light.
Chugga, 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 choo choo!
Why she wants that, I don't know. I'd rather have a Game Boy Color. Figure it out.
Sweet. That quest is done.
And then
If you like, me let you live. We will not let you live.
ouch.
What are you doing? We don't like this one. Hey, this one die easy. It's all your fault. I hate you.
Fuck. Fucking serious.
I can't wait for your cock. It's gonna happen.
Yes, it is. Yeah, when you get here and you're in the point where you're pretty much here like a majority of the time. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be like just a lot of fucking. It's actually gonna be. I think it's gonna be kind of funny in a sense.
Why?
Well, just because we spend so much time like going like I can't wait for this, I can't wait for that. That all of a sudden it's like, well, there you go.
Can't wait. I mean, it's. But here's the thing, though, is we're gonna spend some time together, and then you're gonna be gone for a month.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get back, it's back to business. A lot of
First
business.
time. Mm-hmm.
Ours is the true horde, the only horde.
Ooh, onion ring sounds so good.
I am the only watcher. For the real horde.
Okay. So.
So wait a minute, what? You're drinking a beer? I
Yeah.
saw that. No, what's in the mug?
Beer.
You're drinking two different kinds of beers?
No, I poured the beer in here.
Oh, because I saw you drink from the bottles and then you poured it into the glass.
Yeah, I just went like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Right back.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got paper towel. Spit the little beer.
What'd you eat for dinner?
It's in the oven now.
Making.
Pork, beans.
That's too funny. This person tattooed, Trump is not my fucking president.
You're right.
And then the next meme says, yes he is, and now you have his name on on you for life. Idiot. I just can't wait for you to rub my back.
That's gonna be so sweet.
I'll carve the meat from your bones.
I miss you. I love you.
I missed you and I
I'm
love
so
you too.
glad I get to see your
Shit
face
balls,
every
he
night.
fucked up my fucking... What a cunt face. Very good. I will take this. I will skip that. All right, I'll be right back again. Let's see if my food's
Okay,
ready.
babe.
At least I got those 2 quests completed. Got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Let's see. What's my reputation?
Hmm.
All right. So like I had a lot of 1s, and so what I did was I took the 1s and I kept them in my, because when I'm waiting tables I have a little excuse me, I have a like a pouch that I use,
Right.
you know, and for where I keep all my tip money. And I just took all the, like I think I had like 25 in 1s, and it's like I don't really spend 1s. So I kept that in there, and anything that was like a 5, 10, 20, all that sort of stuff I kept off to the side in my mason jar. So I think like minus the 1s, it's like 200, like 210, some shit like that. You know, the thing is, it's like, which is, if for me, it's like it's kind of sad, not in a pathetic way, more of a sorrowful way, because I used to, when I was working in dentistry and I was working on waiting tables, like the cash I got more than made up for the amount I was paying out in child support. So I just took that and I just shoved that in my mason jar. At one point I had like $1,000 in cash.
Be safe.
Oh.
Relax.
my gosh.
What's up?
My back hurts.
Oh. Yeah,
I need
so
to-
yeah, massage should definitely come in handy.
Yeah, hold on one moment.
What's up? Keep it real. Tell me I can. Goodbye.
Stop, 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 stop.